Going to give you a very detailed lecture with a presentation of slides. I am not boasting myself. In fact, though this seaweed research was going on for decades, there was no commercial cultivation, particularly for the development of rural population of our country. I was attracted only on that ground. Otherwise, I was working mainly on aquaculture development as a whole, particularly for coastal aquaculture, special reference to shrimp. I did some good work in Andhra Pradesh, and that was spread all over the country. I think these are all the old stories. And today, I have come, to talk on the seaweed cultivation and its prospects. But when I started this project, he claims, sea is mine, sea water is mine. You have no business to enter the sea. If you want to enter the sea, we will destroy all your structures. I tell you, all the structures we put up where you don't want to fish. I will prove myself that, I will show you the income at least 2 to 3 times more than what you earn today. You go for fishing. Allow your wife to work. I will ensure that, she earns at least twice the income of what you earn through fishing. That's how I started. And the fishermen stopped all the antagonism against this project. When they saw their wives earning more money, very happy. Sir, you do any number of projects like this, we are happy to support you. Then, in fact, seaweed cultivation requires small investment but assured return, quick return on investment. These are the advantages. There are very great advantages in seaweed cultivation. Unfortunately, this country is still not realizing it. I tell you, we can eradicate the total poverty through seaweed cultivation. So much potentials are lying hiding. We have just scratched the surface. We have to go deep in the coming years. My friend, Dr. P.V. Subbarao, was the first man to show me what is seaweed. In fact, he took me one day when I visited his laboratory in Mandapam. He took me to the Pumpkin Bridge. You can see the seaweed, he showed me some wraps. This is how seaweed is grown, I tell you. And then, of course, I guaranteed, I came forward, I am prepared to give you a guarantee with a buyer, myself, and the Technology Institute, so that at least you can develop a confidence to finance this project. He gave return guarantee. How dare you are to give such a guarantee? Particularly in support of poor people, they will just eat away and go. You are going to pay back everything. Doesn't matter, I am prepared to lose a few lakhs of rupees, but I want to see that this project comes up. Particularly for the poor coastal people. And then they gave money, just hesitatingly they gave money to some 30 people. And they surprised to see 7% return. Because this is what I am repeatedly telling you, that seaweed is one of the projects which will assure the return. Unless otherwise there is a natural hazard like cyclone or tsunami or something like that. If one should get license, If you go to license, get license, in Delhi, go here, go here, go here. 3-4 ministries they have to run like a dog. And everybody has to agree. Otherwise, the license will be rejected. Or get it from the bottom. That is National Biodiversity Authority. Have to such a way that this plant is not invasive, not aggressive, or all those certificates here we have to give. I did. Personally, I took everybody to the site. My policy is, if you don't know a subject, you better go and see, learn yourself. Don't just from hearsay, don't come to the wrong conclusion. That's how I operated. I tell you, finally it took off. Managing director from SBI came, saw everything in their development, found to be true. He called me and said, come on, I am prepared to give any amount of money. Straight away I am sanctioning 3 crores of rupees to give loan to all the cultivators. Then my next step was, being the poorest of the poor, I wanted some money from the government. I fought with the NFDB, National Fisheries Development Board, State Fisheries Department, Union Ministry, everybody. Come on, please release 50% of the capital cost as subsidy to these poor people. I could manage that also. 50% subsidy was given, then it took off. Here today and tomorrow till noon. If you have any questions, please ask. I got so many other points to talk, but there is no time. Okay, afternoon and tomorrow also I am here. Thank you very much for your patient hearing.
Thank you, sir. As the name itself denotes Shaktivel, has got all energy, and I'm happy and surprised to see such a stalwart, eminent scholar in the field of this specialization, noting down in a ruled notebook, where I think I was, remember my school days. Now everything is just laptop, all soft copy. But still such a great scholar has written point-wise in a ruled notebook and recollecting his own knowledge, experience, disseminating information, pin to pin, really great. And in terms of order, we all know the ecosystem is nothing but structure and function of nature. I appeal from this dais, the coastal Kakinada coastal area is rich in the structure of the ecosystem of Algae ecosystem. But only the thing is, the function, all these scholars should really empower me, giving strength to have some project, because the government of AP is also now, I think, looking at somewhere. In point of economy, we are somewhere and we are simply neglected, I do say. So I think definitely when I was discussing with the local authorities and local representatives of political representatives also, so Principal Garu, why don't you take this as a project and do something to Kakinada coast and all. So definitely we will give you the strength, we will definitely establish a center and all. So in that way, your function, your all immense knowledge should form me, should give me the strength in establishing the research center and giving Liberal Director, CSMCRA, Bhavanagar, Gujarat, and Scientist in Charge, CSMCRA, Mandapam, who is really responsible for the entire conglomeration of this gathering. Subara Garu, I request Subara Garu on this occasion to say a few words.
Scientists and dignitaries on the dais, this is a great opportunity to see most of the youngsters here. And what I wanted to say is about the seaweeds and algal research in India. I have already briefed in in the volume as souvenir. You can go through details. But one thing, I would algologist. And now we have no taxonomists and nobody can identify. But the same alga, different people are identifying and they are selling the different sources for a different product it is. That is not true. So we have to have workshops to train the algologists, youngsters, and that why I want actually some of the institutions to come forward. Now I am working with the Aquaculture Foundation of India. We are ready to collaborate this thing and we will train the people in all the aspects. In freshwater algae and marine algae also. That is one aspect. I have been working last nearly 4 decades. I don't want to take much of the time because others are there, it is there. And in the afternoon you can hear my students and my lecture also in there. There I will give you detailed accounts. But the main aspect here it is, whatever we want actually to reap the benefits of algae for the welfare. With that intention only this title is given and we have called experts, eminent experts from different fields to deliver different talks. And Satyavali has given a good exposure. And but this actually my technology has come to limelight for the rural population because of Aquaculture Foundation of India, Mr. Satyavali. Because it was lying dormantly for 2 years. We have developed and we got pilot scale, everything. But somebody has come to forward to get the sanction and everything. Finally, through PepsiCo India first they have taken, along with them they are tied up and now it has spread throughout India. And recently we have actually surveyed some areas what he said and we are implementing also in the Andhra Pradesh coast. It's giving very good results it is. But somebody has to, some agency or some government agencies or some of the research institutes have to come. Just a few words. Just a few words.
Dignitaries on the dais and scientists, research scholars, students who have come from all over the country. I was sitting comfortably thinking that I will not be asked to speak because valedictory, I could see my name is there, so at that time I thought I would sleep. But anyway, with a few sentences I will conclude because we are all tired of listening and there are many senior persons sitting here with great pictures. I don't want to tax them. I personally, there is only one word which I can tell. At this stage, if any of my relatives, brothers, sisters or anybody would have invited, I would not have gone. But it's because of affection and regard which all of you have shown towards me, especially the organizing secretary, Dr. Srinivas Principal and others. I said I must do whatever it is. And I thought of, we have to respect the invitation which they have. I can't come alone because of some reasons. He has made other professors accompany me and it's so kind of him and the organizers that they have very particular that I should come here. There is, always, with all due respect, there is one feeling which I feel. Whenever I am asked to sit on the stage, I will see how many ladies are there. With all these freshwater algae and marine algae and so many other things, what's happening to all our community, especially the fair sex. So kindly, our household work is always there because this is India, we have to sacrifice. But at the same time, I wish many more ladies, if I survive and come next time, at all here, I must share the dais with many ladies here. So kindly, my message to the young generation is, whatever field you take, please do hard work and that will fetch you. And the academic work, there is no satisfaction, big piece, so we need not respect it. To go to an engineer, he will also charge, we will not give that much respect. But a guru is always respected. To a certain extent that is also gone, but it is there. I believe in that, and kindly see that all of us should work hard to bring the subject to the top, because basic science is there and learn whatever people will speak here. But suddenly I was asked to speak, but I will take some other time to tell about various other experiences, and I thank the organizers for having me. Thank you.
So Vinod G. Nehmiya was the man behind algal based industries in India. I request Vinod G. Nehmiya sir to speak a few words on this occasion.
And dignitaries of the dais. Well, I can't use it in a notebook, so I use my smartphone for the points. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers for having invited me to say a few words. I actually, or my company SNAP, uses some of the science which you biologists and scientists have created. Professor Krishnamurthy